What is blockchain? Basically, it's a growing digital ledger. A ledger is like a cash register or book which contains data or information and transactions. Now, what sort of transactions and data? It started out in 2009 to make sure a digital currency could be made and used, namely Bitcoin, so financial data and transactions was the original use case. But soon, people wanted to use blockchain for other things like insurance, art, and logistics. So that gave the birth to altcoins, of which Ethereum was the first real one offering that possibility in 2015. Altcoins are alternative coins. So basically, any cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin. Now, how does that ledger grow? It grows by adding blocks to add the new data and transactions that happened since creating the last block. The blocks themselves are created through a consensus mechanism called a proof of work and a proof of stake. Basically, the consensus mechanism decides who can make the block and validate the data and transactions and those are correct. Why is that so special, the way it should be done? The first aspect is that it should be decentralized. It should not be stored in one place, so it can't be controlled by a single party like a government, bank, or a big company. This is reached by creating a network of computers called nodes, all storing the same blockchain ledger. The beauty of doing that is you can make sure that 1. Everybody can see the same information, 2. Everybody can get access to it, 3. Everybody can agree the information is correct, and 4. No company, bank, or government can block or restrict that open access and it's visible for everyone forever. As a second aspect, the data should be stored secure. Another reason why decentralization is important is that 1. Company, bank, or government can be hacked as we witness many times these days. No one must be able to change the data on the ledger. You can only add new blocks with the new data and transactions in the chain. That property is called immutable. When you store something in an immutable way, every user can be sure that no one can cheat. There is no need to trust people, but just the technology. How do you make the blockchain so secure? It is secured by cryptography. That's why a coin used by a blockchain is called a cryptocurrency. For the third aspect, the system should be scalable because it needs to be used over long distance, which is easy since it is stored digital. But it should also be able to handle being used by billions of people at the same time. And that's how blockchain becomes the technology that will change our world completely this decade. If you assure those 3 critical aspects, then there is no need for middlemen to do payments or business and overpay for their services. Since it's accessible to anyone with internet connection, no one can be denied access, and blockchain creates an equal playing field for everyone who wants to use its unlimited opportunities and the many free-to-use tools. Why is blockchain necessary? The financial crisis in 2008 taught us that banks can be trusted with their money. The current COVID crisis teaches us that the government can be trusted with monetary policies since they just print massive amounts of extra money, thereby causing inflation. Data leaks and news manipulation by the Googles, Facebooks, and Twitters of this world taught us those big companies can't be trusted with our data and decide which news we get to see. So to conclude, the mission summary of blockchain is to create digitized trust so we can interact and trade directly from person to person, even with a stranger at the other side.